I'm gonna count the amount of times I say badass in this review. It's pretty badass. Tombstone. Not to be mistaken with Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner. Same basic story as Tombstone, 3 times as long and about 100 times more boring than another movie that's more boring than Tombstone. Now for me, Tombstone's one of my favorite westerns because it's a perfect mix of realistic yet fun and even badass. Now in Tombstone, Wyatt Earp and his brothers arrive in Tombstone with no interest in being the law or anything like that. They just want to retire, make some money, live happy. But the douchebag cowboys are in town, led by Curly Bill, played by the vice president from 24, one of them anyway, Michael Biehn, aka Corporal Hicks from Aliens, and their lackey Ike Clanton, aka the douchebag from Avatar. And with both parties in town, you know, friction and OK Corral shootouts. Now you already know that this movie's gonna have some badass shootouts. What you might not know is before Johnny Depp was Jack Sparrow, Val Kilmer was Doc Holliday. I only say that because as Jack Sparrow is the man in Pirates of the Caribbean, Doc Holliday is the man in Tombstone. I mean, he's sarcastic, funny, badass, a ladies' man, even though he's half dead from tuberculosis in the movie. He is the character that all guys want to be when we watch these movies. Yeah, Doc Holliday. No disrespect to Wyatt Earp and the Straight Arrow Funky Bunch or anything like that, it's just that Doc Holliday's badass. In all ways that we find badass. That's right, kids, if your teacher tells you, you shouldn't want to be someone else, you should be happy with who you are, she clearly did not watch Tombstone. And I actually thought all the characters were played really well. The one that's least memorable, Bill Paxton. Somehow he gets overshadowed by Sam Elliott's mustache. Oh, game over, man. Game over's right, dude. I just really like the premise of ordinary people standing up against the douchebags. They may turn a blind eye for as long as they can, but eventually they're gonna stand up to them, because that's just what needs to happen. So this is definitely a Western that I think most people can enjoy. If you like True Grit, you will like Tombstone. If you didn't like True Grit, you will like Tombstone. It has great lines. I still quote this movie to this day. Well, I have not yet begun to defile myself. Doc Holliday, man. Badass. I'm not sure what rating I should give a movie that's been out for almost 20 years, so I will call it a Western classic. Per Jeremy Jahns. Is it historically accurate to what really happened in Tombstone? I don't know, I didn't go for the history lesson. I watched it to watch an awesome Western. Badass Western. Check it out. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, then click right here to see more.